Hello everyone, my name is Audio and I'm DatVoiceGuy, and a lot of people have been asking me, hey, DVG, when did you start out to be a voice actor in the first place? And the answer may surprise you. I just did it, you know. But I did it my own way. Since 2012, I've only ever done voice impressions, but not actual voiceover projects, you know, voice acting in animations or stuff like that. I mean, I may have worked with SMG4 and a couple of other people as well, but those were just like impressions and not actual, you know, voice acting stuff. So it's a bit different. If I could go back and tell myself to focus on that instead of doing impressions for so long, I think I would be in many different projects by now, like an actual anime, maybe even cartoons, or things along that nature. But since I've been taking this voice acting career much more seriously over the past year or so, I figured I should share how I got my start. So let's get through the basics. First off, start yourself with a good microphone, because how are you going to be a voice actor without one? A Blue Yeti is nice, you know, especially when it's paired with a voice meter if you know how to use it right. But if you don't, try and get yourself an XLR microphone and an audio interface. The best audio interface that I could offer up right now is the Focusrite Scarlett Solo, which is usually about $100, or you could get one of these right here. This could also work as well. And it's pretty damn good as well. It's another $100 piece of equipment that could work with you. And get yourself a nice microphone. This one that I'm using right now, Shure Super 55. It's one of my favorite microphones of all time. It's a $250 microphone, but it's one of my favorite microphones of all time. And it's been working really, really well for me. Now, audio quality is key to landing a role. If you got a lot of echo, or if you have a lot of pops or background noise or anything along those lines, you're most likely not going to get the part. I mean, I wouldn't want to have somebody with their dog barking in the background while trying to sing Señorita. I don't even know what the fuck I just said, but I said it. Also, if you're looking for an audio recording software, use Audacity. It's free and easy to use, and I always use it myself. Number 2. Once you've taken care of equipment, it's time to land some roles. But where on earth can you do that? There's plenty of places to find casting calls around the internet. First thing you could try is Twitter. All you have to do is go into the search bar and look up hashtag casting call, as well as hashtag voice acting. And look at the latest tweets to see if you can find anything. And look at that. There's a couple of projects that are looking for people to get voices for. I mean, you could also try YouTube as well. I mean, there might be a few things, but it's basically a lot of gacha projects and Minecraft role plays and stuff along that kind of thing. I've also have done Minecraft roleplay voice acting and stuff along those lines. It's a good way to start out if you really need to get some content for your resume. You can also find some voice acting discords to join that advertise casting calls. Or, my favorite method is by using this website, castingcall.club. It's a nice little website for you to find projects to audition or find people for your own project. All you have to do is sign up and start looking. Number 3, focus on free and fun passion projects. You just started out. You really don't have anything to show for yourself. So get out there and audition your heart out. There is no limit on how much you can audition for. On my first day of voice acting, I auditioned for like 25 different projects, and that's a lot. And when you audition, be sure to have a separate folder for those files, auditions, and projects, and keep them. Keep them, because they will come in handy later. Number 4. Now that you've gotten your voice out there, what's there to do next? Well, you have to wait. And you'll be waiting for a long while. These projects could take some time to actually cast somebody for the role that you auditioned for. And let me warn you straight away. Don't get too excited or overly attached to a certain role that you like. Odds are you're going to get a lot of denials. You won't get every single role that you auditioned for. And even if you do get casted for a role, it doesn't mean that the whole project is going to go through without a single problem. Things could go wrong and end up being abandoned before you even start to do anything. So be sure to keep that in mind. But that doesn't mean what you have done so far is for nothing. Number 5. What you can work on next is your demo reel. Now there's some people out there that say, oh, you don't need a demo reel unless you could get your name out there a little bit more. And I'm like, that's not true at all. If you want to get into some bigger projects, you are going to need one. That's why I have one on my YouTube channel, and not only that, you're probably going to need a resume. So you're going to have to fill out a nice little resume of projects that you have worked on before that are completed and have your voice and your name attached to the credits. Not only that, but soon you're going to want to get paid for some of these things. So that way, you're going to need to make yourself a nice price chart. Now, as you can see on this folder right here, I have tons and tons of auditions and voice lines and all of that good stuff. That is going to help you make your first demo reel. Now, with a demo reel, you're going to need these following qualities: pitches, tones, and emotions. You're going to want to show the people that are listening to your demo reel that you can provide an array of different voices. So show the range that your vocal cords can provide. The highs, the lows, the happy, and the sad. Accents can help as well, but they want to hear your natural voice. Which brings me to another subject when it comes to voice acting. Number 6. Learn to love your own natural voice. It is going to be your most powerful tool in your arsenal. The one voice that you know the best. Your natural speaking voice. Learn to love it if you don't, because there's going to be somebody out there who's going to love it and want it for their own project. For instance, I have a higher tone kind of voice, and I've always liked to have, a deeper voice to get real deep and gritty and sound like a badass, but I can't really get to that point because of my vocal cords, I guess, I can't really fix that. But you know what? I have learned to love my voice for the different types of possibilities that it can offer. Like a generic anime protagonist! Or a whippy sidekick that doesn't want to get their ass beaten. Oh god! Or perhaps a suave deal maker. That's all there is to it. Just love your own natural voice. And there you have it. If you want to start out in the voice acting industry, this, in my opinion, is the best way to do so. Did this help you? Let me know by leaving a like on the video and commenting below if you have more questions. I will try to get to them when I can. And as always, I will see you later, guys. Peace.